here's one of the things I always thought in the back of my head. It's like for scenarios, it's like when he's going in with people, like maybe he should, get himself a better pet. But maybe, it's just the fun of enjoying, like the average wizard playstyle, right?
Yeah. Well, you have to remember, Tom's the guy that went from Wizard City to Dragonspire back whenever the level cap was only to level 50 with no gear.
Okay.
No
like,
gear,
that's
no
possible.
pets.
No pets and
No amulets, no nothing. He was naked. It's naked run. That's all it is.
Who's the other voice? It's me, Ryan, aka the Tech Boy, aka the Tech Man, aka Binary Conjurer, aka I have too many darn alternate names.
AKA nerd. No, I'm joking.
we're all nerds in this.
I know. Oh my gosh. The other day, whenever I was basically just telling Tom, "Hey Tom, get in chat. Tom, get in chat." Vanessa's like, "He's not gonna do it," and he did it. I was like, "Yes."
Was that the official term they used?
What?
Naked run.
Probably.
I mean, to be fair, if it's meant to be, a joke and a thing you do between coworkers and stuff.
The friendly necromancer, no clothes.
You're allowed to use that term, and it's accurate because it's like the wizard's not wearing clothes, but he still has clothes. Don't question it.
Wizard City, your gear don't matter none. Dear Wizard City, I do now hereby declare with as much attitude as Angus Unicorn Pants can muster, your gears are overrated. Why?
For I see Angus how that is, Carly. I see how it is. I'm that epic guy. That you probably... Actually, I don't remember if you heard my voice, Carly, because you were joining a lot of the streams of being no mic and that damn pod. Darn, whatever. That pod, I'll tell you, that pod glitch just kills my soul.
Apparently he had a series called Your Gear Don't Matter None.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But it was just a blog post series. Like...
If only it was video.
I don't know if he was into recording.
Video is so awesome because you get to record it in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, you know Tom from KI. I mean, yeah, for like, what is it?
Yeah, he's going to join the stream. Tom, aka Friendly Necroman, the guy.
1 year ago.
Guy that writes the community newsletters. The guy that is the man himself, the community manager of Wizard 101. The guy that at least the workaround was found for the pod glitch. Yeah, but that was after I went through pain and suffering. not before. After.
The apparently I've known him since December 24th.
Oh.
Of last year.
Infinite wonder then.
I mean, whenever you spend about approximately an hour plus with someone for over 24 episodes. I think it's, what is it, episode 20 something right now?
Interesting.
You kinda get to know one another. Let me look. My channel.
True. Early. True.
27 episodes.
Neat.
You went through it too. I hated the glitches. Made it so hard to do anything.
Like, the amount of people who... Well, first of all, I wonder how many people are max level. That's one question. And then, how many people are max level that have, like, good gear to, like that completionist type. I would assume that would be pretty rare, right?
Not enough people.
I mean, considering the things that mercs have seen, and and if you like, let's say you go and click on team up. Like, have you just randomly teamed up and just see the amount of people generally? Like, you see the average, or, I guess that would give you an idea of the average. Like, you just randomly pick team up because you can find people from all realms, all places of the spiral, right?
Yeah, like all over the spiral, there's a lot of people that don't have the, like, I don't want to say, like, the information, but they don't understand that the information's out there, I guess.
Or they're stubborn to Google it.
Yeah.
Like it's not necessarily it's a problem with the player. It's not the, like, hey, well, the thing is, for this game, in order to play well, you either have to be pretty, well, we'll say smart enough, right? Like, we'll say smart enough to figure out all these things yourself, but most of the time you don't have to, because you just Google it and you're like, oh, okay, I just let all the smart people do all the research for me, and I just read it and they're like, oh, I just do this, right? That's the thing you do, because that makes your life easier.
Yeah.
That's just simply what happens. It works in Presto, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, let's see what Carly's saying. I also went through a 3-hour Medulla Flight with a team of idiots who don't understand the confusion sheets. Really? No, of course that's, well, I guess that would be true in a sense of just generic how you may feel.
Did they shut down the test run this weekend?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I was gonna be like,
I was gonna make a meme video, something I didn't record earlier, with the way to defeat the final fight with using one of those minion control cards, because that was possible. And yeah, there's just a lot of weird struggles that happen in the game for odd reasons. Cause I don't know. Like, maybe if Kingsville had it where there was like some in-game guides or something, or
yeah. Well, definitely I would like to see. Okay, so this sounds kind of weird. You know how in Pirate they have like a party room now?
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool if they had like an information desk
where players can go ahead and put stuff in there, right? Like,
yeah.
Let's just say it would be like a guide.
Yeah.
And let's just say there would be like pins for like the fan sites. Like, there would be like a fan site section.
Yeah.
And then stuff from other players as well. Let's just say other players figured out their own version of the strategy. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, you have it where like it would be the Vanessa Mythdust Pet Derby guide section.
Yeah, and you can rate it by like stars or something. I don't know.
How useful it is, and and then we would have like the Duelist 101 one about PvP and things. Like, things are in the game, and things are more apparent, because a lot of people's issues are like, oh, 10, I don't want to Google it because I'm lazy. If it's in game, give them more incentive.
Yeah.
And have it where those articles are approved by like some guy at KI, so people don't go ahead and just go on a cursing spree or something. You can keep it family friendly through that.
Yeah.
Fan sites make it. Fan sites have their own little section. And maybe make it where you can put or format it with HTML and stuff, and that type of thing. Or just give some some nice features to that, because that would be great.
I'm running out of castle blocks.
Rest in peace.
I need more. Have to find more. How much gold do I have on this character? I have enough. Let's go look at the commons.
Go part hunting.
Yeah. It's one of the perks. I think it's so funny whenever Vanessa's like, I asked her, can you record your derby? And she goes, well, recording it slows you down. And I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean, if you have a good computer, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm like, this game doesn't take much CPU.
Maybe she has a potato secretly.
Ooh. Her very expensive potato.
Or maybe she's just not recording properly and she is causing performance issues.
Maybe.
Well, it depends on the software you use and how well you use it. Like, now these days, OBS is very good because you already encode into X264, which is what YouTube wants. And like, let's just say you record a higher bit rate and you edit and whatnot, and when you compress, you don't have to convert from, let's just say, a uncompressed AVI file from, let's just say, Fraps with its lossless encoder, or lossly technically, but it's mostly lossless. video feed into an MP4 file, which takes a while, versus you're just converting the same format. You're just changing your scenes up a bit and adding other effects and whatnot, which is faster, and also like it's less intensive if you do it right.
Yeah.
I mean, Wizard's only a single threaded game. It's not bad, and it doesn't use a lot of resources either because it's meant to run on the potatoes of the world.
Yeah, well, that's one of like the other appeals of this game to me, is that they purposely made it how it is to go on those old computers.
It's part of the side effect of it being made in 2008. Well, actually, no, technically, I think it started in development in 2005.
Yeah. And
you know, it has its benefits, but it also has some downsides of it not handling a lot. Like, you know, like when you go to like a PvP or match and you click on and you spectate a really popular match and it just lags.
Mm-hmm.
That's because the game can't handle a lot of people in one area really well.
Yeah.
It starts dropping frames. And that's because the game isn't optimized for that many people in a single area. That's why we have the realms in different areas, but then people import to each other and bypass that. You know, it doesn't turn out well. So that's one of the game engine things that I wish they can work on. But then again, it's like, probably a really challenging thing to figure out how to solve and make reliable. And then it's like, we do this, or we make new world content. You see where they're probably going. But, you know, I mean, that's just how it is. There's only so many people that work on these things and so many hours of the day.
Yeah.
You know, let's just say they had 100 more people.
They could do quite a bit more.
They can go ahead and just divert work into more things. Or, you know, let's just say they, or let's just say theoretically they just they just double their workforce for like every job.
Yeah.
Well, that's
it's crazy to think that Waterworks is 6 years old. I remember the first day it hit live. Same, but you know, the day that Waterworks came out was the day our gear sets basically just got decided for us. Godly. Like,
because before it was basically your wizard just kind of had meme stats.
Yeah, they were all over the place stats.
Well, technically, Brisk Breeze does have a 5 damage ring for 50, and that was about it. Well, actually, I think Winter Tusk came out. Did Winter Tusk came out before Waterworks, or was it after? I forgot.
I don't particularly remember. I remember the composer. The hooded composer no one knew anything about, then suddenly it's Nick Jonas.
Yeah,
I remember whenever the Life Forward Blade was, what's it called? Yeah. It was actually used.
A meme. Now it is a meme.
Dartmoor looks like pain and suffering.
Well, technically, it's easy now. Okay, let me rephrase this.
Look. Okay, hey, do you want to join us? Do you want to join Vanessa and I for it?
Under certain terms and conditions, yes.
No, it's the pain and suffering round.
No, I'm just gonna leave you.
Oh.
And that's no. So the thing is, the dungeon's only painful if people on the team do not know how to do it using the optimal strat, which basically it's like, okay, have your deck like this, everyone does their own role.
Oh, teleport, please teleport.
And then
please, Ryan, teleport. This is the scrub. Oh wait, this is the scrub. Right here, right in front of me. This is the scrub that threatened Vanessa and I the other day.
Really?
Yes!
Really?
Yes!
Look at that voice crack. I thought the stats were gonna suck.
No, she's the one that was all like really angry. That was like, I can get you banned.
I think you're immune from bans unless you do something really stupid yourself.
I know. Oh, she's running. No.
She saw me.
Come back.
Ooh, the pet hurts.
No, she